All right.
And they will be off.
Who's going to shoot first? Looks like Dreyer's going to shoot
We
first.
could drink all day. You can drink while you're bowling.
All right. This is a Hall of Fame matchup, Hall of Fame caliber matchup, to say the least. There are a combined 28 stars between these two bowlers. There are more stars on their shirt than Suitland Bowl even has lanes. Steve Dreyer in the first, and a little bit of an indication as to why he has 9 stars. Great opening shot. Five pin for Steve. No trouble. Opening spare. I'm hoping with the pair that we're covering and the bowlers that are on that pair, I'm really hoping this goes high scores. I'm hoping.
We've seen high scores on these 3 pairs all day.
All day. And if there's any two to keep it going, it'll be these two. First frame for Donnie Dove. Right. Leaked that right a little bit out of his hand. 3-9. Donnie, a 19-time Pro Tour champion.
Ooh, back through there.
That's a mistake.
I remember to hit record this time.
We're getting better.
Uh-oh.
And a 2.
Turn it off. All right, guys, stream's over. I'm going to have to turn this off. We can't watch any more of this game.
Your winner of the 2022 Pro Tour, Dave Hughes, by default. Dave Hughes winning his 34th Pro Tour star.
I'll be generous. It was only 27.
Yes. Each Pro Tour star was worth $50.
I bought
Donnie in the second.
Oh,
And now we're getting somewhere. Donnie has thrown 4 balls and it has 7. That is a 2.
That is a 2. That is correct. Should tell him that only people in here know that. Oh, God.
And heavy. He's got 10, maybe. If he gets 2, which he does. 10 in the second for Donnie Dove. Nothing a triple can't fix. Steve Dreyer, 10 in the first on a spare. Ooh, another solid 5 on 13 and 14.
I'd like to point out, you got more people watching the stream on the video than they actually are coming over these lanes.
And Steve doesn't quite bring it back in an open frame. So an opportunity.
That ball didn't cut at all.
No, that ball just hydroplaned the whole 60 feet. So 19 through 1.
I like how you all want to watch it on the TV rather
Instead
than
of actually
live.
watching them live in person. 29 to 10 after 2. A 19-pin lead for Steve Dreyer. Steve, third frame, lane 13. And deciding to mix it up a little bit. 5 off the side, 1, 2, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that's a rare sight, Jeff. It's like seeing a unicorn. Ooh, and that's the 1-2 only. So Steve going to be going for some wood here. 6, 8, and 10. Takes the 6, 10, almost the 8. 38 in the third. Nothing a double can't fix here.
Oh, yeah.
Donnie Dove in the third. The ball. That's the pitch. Doubled his score in one ball. 5 off the wall. 20 plus in the third. Let's see if we get a delayed reaction here from the crowd over our right
The
shoulder.
Peanuts Gallery's Peanut Gallery.
Good ball from Donnie there. Tied his first 2 frames.
I said he doubled his score in one ball.
The other quarterfinal balls, I announced them a bit early. Let's see if I saw the picture.
Going for a double.
Ooh,
2-4 stands, not a bad break.
Yeah, so the other matches are Dunnock, Schreier, Louth, Mulvihill, and Anastasi and Parker.
A pretty solid top 8.
Yes.
Glad we got some viewership coming in now.
I imagine that Shriver-Dunnock match is explosive.
2.
Oh.
And picks the 2 off the 4. 29 in the third. Down only 9. Only down 9. And 10 out for 39. Especially for the final match. No, not that.
Not that kind of cheering.
I need like actual humans.
They're too busy watching it on the TV.
Once again, gonna plug this as a lot of viewers are coming in. Thank you to Bradburn Construction Insight Glass Design for their sponsorship of this Pro Tour. An extra $3,000 on top for the last 4 spots. Steve Dreyer, 5 out the middle. Looking at 3 on the left, 2 on the right. Takes 3. And with wood, we'll be up 9 pins after 4. Not quite the score I had envisioned through 4 frames for this match, but plenty of time. And that looks like he's going to take 2 more. 48-39 after 4.
Yeah.
That looks like a nice ball.
Get a little heavy, but got a good break.
Through the 3-6 twice. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That went through the 3-6 and then back through. But spare break nonetheless. This is a spare house. Steve Dreyer at the 3-6 and another pick on lane 13. Lucky number 13.
That's a pick for both of them.
Yep. Tell you what, situationally, with that 2 box and that 8 box, Donnie couldn't be in much better of a spot than what he's in right now. 58 at the half for Steve Dreyer.
Yeah, they're both of them are going straight through their object pins right now. Not getting the action they need.
Here we go. Donnie Dove, 5th frame on lane 14 at the beautiful, gorgeous Suitland Bowl. Looks good. 3-6-10 on a heavy hit.
Runs this down, basically evens up this game.
Basically tied. Actually, 20 bucks, he's in the lead after a 2 and an 8.
Oh,
Knew it right away. Pushed it right. John, so far about 15 boxes have been sold. Would love to sell some more before the end of the day today, but we'll be reminding people on Facebook to purchase some boxes.
up to 77 viewers right now.
Score halfway through, 58-49, a 9-pin lead for Steve Dreyer. Steve Dreyer with almost a perfect 1 mark first half. don't know why it did that.
Yeah, it did that. It did that. I tried to. That's why I got rid of the message. I don't know why it did that.
Thank you.
And a solid 5. Does the spinner walk up?
Because I have
Not
him in
quite.
the-
5 pin
I don't know why
stands.
it does that on Facebook.
It's a real fortunate that.
And drifts left. 10 out for 59 in the 6th. Steve Dreyer, opportunity to extend his lead on lane 14. A nice pitch. 4 goes. Does the 7 go? Pin trying to go head up. Doesn't get there. Steve shooting the 7 pin. He's going to miss. I believe that's 4 missed spares in this game. 5 missed spares. That's 5 missed spare breaks. Two picks, but that's 5 missed spares.
We said it earlier today. Reading some of the lanes here can be a little bit tricky.
But I think that ball was just left out of his hand.
Yeah, that ball was left out of his hand. But sometimes, I mean, they've only been bowling on 3 pairs of lanes, each of them.
Right.
And none of them were this pair.
Yeah, neither of them were on these lanes, but yeah, they bowl on them in qualifying, but that's just one game. Yeah, it's just one game here, but
That's good ball.
Steve's still enjoying a 9-pin lead, and he's going to have another chance at the 7-pin.
So he's got like 2,000 pins going into the round. When he's driving.
Let's see if Steve can bring this one in. That looks better, and he's got it.
He's lighting it up.
And for the first time since the 3rd frame, we have a mark. Still a great opportunity here for Donnie Duff.
Does the score highlights down there? Or do you care?
He could.
It's kind of more about who wins.
More who wins, not the actual numbers.
Oh, good ball.
Does it get there? 6-pin. 6-pin's gonna stand. Spare break. Here we go. And Donnie's got that one.
Time to celebrate.
Pure elation as he points at the commentary booth. It was bound to happen at some point, but Donnie Duff has made a makeable spare.
Colin's going deep when he's driving.
Oh, well, Collins had a good ball.
Yeah,
The-
Colin made an incredible comeback, as I know Richie is aware.
Oh, big
Spare
ball.
fill, how much? It's 9. Another spare break, the 8-pin. 78 through 7. We're looking to get another mark here to go 2 spares in a row. And Donnie's got it, dead in the face. Now he's bowling.
Yeah, not-
Thank you, Hoss. I mean, the guy's been bowling for 40-something years in these warm-up frames. You'd think he would have had it figured out by now.
So Anastasi is ahead of Parker and Mulvihill, and I don't know who's bowling. I know, good reporting.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, those two. Whoa, Chris made it? Sweet, you go, Prez. They're locked up in a duel down there.
Pretty close here. 86-78 after 7 as Steve goes 8 fill. 3-6 to shoot at this time. Another chance at the 3-6 on a different lane this time. Looks good and doesn't quite pick it this time. Covers the
I was
2
nervous.
spares of Donnie. So the lead has gone from 9 down to 8 in the span of 5 frames. In the 4th frame, they were 9 apart. They stayed 9 apart. And now it is down to 8. Even hits.
It is now official. Colin has defeated Lee Schreiber.
Colin
Dunnick continuing his incredible climb towards the star.
That dude is throwing a rampage ball.
He's throwing a great ball all day.
That ball is angry and hungry.
Steve on a spare. A great ball, finishes a little flat for the 5-8. Pulled it. Pulled it immediately out of his hand. And the door has been opened. Now a chance for Donnie to come up, high count and another mark, and pull this game to even. 10 for Steve, 114 through 9. Donnie 88 plus in the 8th. 2 spares, and we're looking at a tie game. Lane 14. Heavy and no mix. The 2 and 1. Down 104 to 95. The lead is back to 9. And opposite a 10 box. This would be some kind of spare conversion, wouldn't it?
He needs at least a 10.
Anastasi has a commanding lead over Parker. And
Going
Aaron
for it,
just-
dropped it.
just threw a strike while him and Jimmy are still locked in the door there.
Wood important. Takes 1. The lead now 10. 114 to 104. A 20 box from Donnie Dove puts Steve on a mark to win. With 10 pins apart going into the last frame, the opportunity...
Don really needs a mark here.
He has to mark.
He has to mark,
But the opportunity for the T word
is
there again.
We've said the T word too many times today.
We have, but I'm just going to say
At least here we don't end in a T.
the opportunity is
Here
there.
I take T's.
Yeah. We would love some bonus bowling. Donnie in the 10. Good ball. Great ball. Flat finish. 5-8. Gonna have to make it. Crucial shot here in the 10th frame. Donnie at the 5-8.
Third pick of this game.
Third 2-pinner pick of this match, and that is going to be all she wrote. Donnie going to huck away that last ball and finish with 114. 114. Steve is going to need to keep one of these 3 balls going down the lane, hitting one of the pins at the end, and he's going to move on. And there it is. That might be all of them. Not quite. 10-pin stand, but Steve already in the 120s, and he's going to move on. And blows by the single. So, going to be a 120 something to 114. $124-114. Steve Dreyer over Don Dove. So the bonus money is now alive for Steve Dreyer because all the bonus money is in the top 4 spots. If you lose in the semifinals, you're going to get an extra $375 courtesy of Brad Bird Construction and Insight Glass Design, sponsors of this month's Pro Tour.